It's been a mild and foggy day throughout the Sunrise side. Temperatures now above 32 degrees for everyone. Thank you for tuning in to your Wednesday evening weathercast. And temperatures all across the board at 35 or 36 degrees. Those winds coming out of the south at an average of 10 miles per hour. That's what's allowing those temperatures to moderate above freezing for today. Despite the gloomy conditions, 9 in Oscoda, 11 in Harrisville, 12 in Atlanta. But it's been all about that fog, really reducing that visibility, so really make sure to drive with those low beams. And the reason we're dealing with that fog is because the air temperature and the dew point temperature are very close together. Humidity is also close to 100%. 35 degrees is the dew point in Atlanta, Mayo, and West Branch, 34 in Oscoda, 33 in Harrisville. But that visibility has been the kicker, and that's really going to create some travel hazards out there, down to 1 mile in Oscoda, 1 in Houghton Lake, and you can see it's pretty much widespread for a majority of the state. 2 miles in Lansing, 3 in Marquette. And then the extra concern is also the fact that because temperatures are above freezing, the snowpack buildup from the last couple of weeks, it's beginning to melt. That's going to create for some slippery roads as we make our way through the next 24 hours. And then we're going to add the rain on top of that as well. And especially on those roads that have not been treated for snowfall over the last couple of weeks, that's going to create an extra layer of ice, despite the fact that temperatures will be above 32 degrees. Earlier this morning, there was some spotty freezing drizzle showers throughout the area, but that has long since passed now into parts of Ontario. It's just been a thick deck of clouds and just fog all throughout the Midwest, especially in the state of Michigan. Now, towards northwest into parts of Minnesota and North Dakota, that is the cold front, and that will eventually make its arrival here by late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. So what to expect before then? We'll start seeing those winds out of the southwest. So temperatures right now are in the 30s, but we'll eventually top out in those 40s throughout the day on Thursday. So it's going to be all rain making its way from the southwest towards the northeast. As this cold front begins to arrive, we'll eventually start seeing temperatures beginning to gradually descend as those winds shift out of the west and then eventually out of the northwest. We could have a brief period of a little bit of that freezing rain Thursday night, and then as we wake up Friday morning, we'll finish off with that snow. Now, when it comes to snowfall accumulations, we can maybe just get an inch or so, but the concerns will be the fact that any rain that we receive going into tomorrow, that will eventually freeze over by the time we wake up Friday morning, because temperatures will be falling about a good 30 to 35 degrees from Thursday afternoon into Friday morning. So be mindful of that. And that frigid air is planning to stick around for the long haul, and that's including this upcoming weekend. So we're actually going to have high temperatures in those teens. Morning temperatures down around 0 or even until the negative single digits, and then wind chill values could be down to negative 25. So dangerous wind chills returning once again throughout northeast Michigan. So rough days when it comes to the weather. First by the precip, then followed by those temperatures. And here's the hour by hour as we go into tonight. Temperatures will slowly begin to descend a little bit into those middle to upper 30s, but then quickly warm up into those 40s by sunrise as that rain begins to fall. And then here going into tomorrow afternoon, we could be very close to 50 degrees. Sunset occurring at 5:14 p.m. But once that cold front slides through tomorrow evening, temperatures quickly into a tailspin down into those teens, and that rain changing over into snow with a little bit of that freezing rain in between. And look at those highs all the way through Tuesday, just shy of 20 degrees, morning lows around 0. We'll have dry conditions throughout the weekend, but somewhat of an isolated chance of some snow showers for Martin Luther King.